Today, I'm sharing with you my latest growth stock with the potential that the shares are 50% undervalued. This stock has been giving modest yet growing dividend the past 10 years. Ayala Corporation with ticker AC is one of the oldest and largest conglomerates in the Philippines. Founded in 1834, the company has evolved from a trading business into a diversified powerhouse that touches almost every major sector of the Philippine economy. What makes Ayala unique is its portfolio of high-quality subsidiaries and investments. Some of its major businesses include Ayala Land for real estate and property development, BPI for banking and financial services, Globe Telecom for telecommunications and digital infrastructure, ACEN for renewable energy, AC Health for healthcare, AC Mobile for electric vehicles and transportation, and various technology and logistics investments. So why do many professional investors continue to watch Ayala Corporation closely? Here are several reasons. First is strong brand and reputation. Ayala is widely known for strong corporate governance, professional management, and disciplined long-term planning. That matters because investors often place a premium on companies they trust. Second is exposure to multiple growth sectors. Ayala benefits from some of the biggest long-term trends in the Philippines, such as urbanization, digitalization, renewable energy, healthcare expansion, and rising consumer spending. Third is economic recovery potential. As the Philippine economy continues to grow over the long term, Ayala's businesses are positioned to benefit directly from increased economic activity. And lastly, strong asset base. Ayala owns valuable assets across different sectors, including prime real estate developments and major infrastructure investments. This diversification is extremely important. Unlike companies that rely on a single industry, Ayala has multiple income streams. When one sector slows down, another segment may continue growing. That gives the company stability, resilience, and long-term staying power. Revenue growth is important, but profitability tells us whether the company is creating real shareholder value. Looking at these numbers, one thing becomes very clear. Ayala Corporation has shown consistent earnings growth over the past several years. The recovery in net income from 2021 reflects stronger economic conditions, operational efficiency, and better performance across its subsidiaries. One particularly important contributor is BPI, which benefited from higher interest rates and stronger loan growth. Meanwhile, ASEN continues investing heavily in renewable energy, which may pressure short-term earnings but could provide significant long-term value. Ayala Land also remains a major earnings driver because of recurring revenues from malls, offices, hotels, and residential developments. From an investor's perspective, this diversified earnings base reduces concentration risks. Now let's discuss dividends because many long-term investors want both capital appreciation and passive income. Here's what investors should understand. Ayala Corporation is not considered a high dividend stock compared to REITs or utility companies. However, the company has shown a healthy trend of increasing dividends over time. That is a positive sign because it reflects management confidence and stable cash generation. The dividend yield itself remains moderate, but investors are usually attracted to Ayala for long-term capital appreciation, portfolio stability, and exposure to multiple growth industries. In other words, Ayala is more of a compound growth investment than a pure income stock. Now let's talk about what could drive Ayala's future growth. First is renewable energy expansion. Through ASEN, Ayala is aggressively expanding into renewable energy. This is one of the biggest long-term opportunities globally. Second is digital economy. Globe Telecom and Ayala's technology investments position the company to benefit from AI adoption, cloud services, digital finance, and increased internet demand. Third is healthcare expansion. AC Health continues building healthcare infrastructure, pharmacies, clinics, and hospitals. Fourth is urbanization and real estate. As Metro Manila and provincial cities continue growing, Ayala Land remains well positioned to benefit from long-term property demand. Of course, no investment is perfect. Here are some key risks investors should monitor. First is economic slowdowns. Ayala's businesses are tied closely to the Philippine economy. Slower growth could affect property sales, consumer spending, and banking activity. Second is high interest rates. Higher interest rates can pressure real estate demand and increase borrowing costs. Third is debt levels. As a conglomerate with large expansion projects, Ayala maintains significant debt exposure. Fourth is regulatory risks. Telecom, banking, and energy are heavily regulated sectors. Last is conglomerate discount. Sometimes conglomerates trade below the combined value of their subsidiaries because investors prefer pure play companies. So what is my assessment of Ayala Corporation? Personally, I believe Ayala remains one of the strongest long-term blue chip investments in the Philippines. The company has excellent management, diversified revenue streams, exposure to future growth industries, and a long history of surviving economic cycles. But investors should understand one thing, Ayala is not a hyper-growth stock. You probably won't see explosive overnight gains. Instead, Ayala is more suitable for investors who want stability, steady long-term growth, and exposure to the Philippine economy through a single diversified company. This is the type of stock many institutional investors and long-term wealth builders typically prefer. So here's the bottom line. Ayala Corporation remains one of the most fundamentally solid companies in the Philippine stock market. Its diversified business model provides resilience, while its investments in renewable energy, digital infrastructure, healthcare, and real estate create long-term growth opportunities. Financial performance from 2021 to 2025 shows steady revenue growth, improving profitability and increasing dividends. However, investors should still monitor economic conditions, debt levels, interest rates, and execution risks across its subsidiaries. For long-term investors seeking quality, stability, and sustainable growth, Ayala Corporation deserves serious consideration. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more professional stock analysis videos focused on Philippine stocks and long-term investing. And I'd like to hear from you. Do you think Ayala Corporation is still one of the best blue chip investments in the Philippines today? Comment your thoughts below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.